You are a rapist.
You raped her.
It's not rape, Maria.
They raped her.
Tell me something.
She was raped.
That is so
my
bad. To
goodness.
fear for what are we doing?
I don't know.
What is going on?
I don't even understand the
A
trend.
lot of things are just opening up and it's crazy.
Stay tuned. We're going to talk about this. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're old, thank you for coming back. So today we're going to be talking about the trending issues. Everywhere you look on social media, everybody is trending. Rape apologies, sexual assault, and a whole lot concerning the issue. It's actually a serious crime, so that is what we're going to be breaking down today. Today, I have friends and I have YouTubers as well. Adaeze Agbo, a beauty consultant. So let's make welcome.
Hi guys, hello guys. We have drinks, we have cake. You can join us.
Also make welcome a YouTuber, the Sunshine Oluoha, a lawyer in the pipeline.
This is the serious thing I want to discuss, but I'm laughing like this. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello guys, thank you for watching. My name is Adaeze Iwe Agbo. I'm a creative, I'm a makeup artist, and I'm a beauty coach. So over lockdown and even up to now, I've been coaching over 250 women in my beauty coaching program. So I have moved on to having a virtual makeup training where I can reach out to thousands of women. The link to that training or to register for that training will be on the description box. Also, I was able to put together my struggles and how I was able to fight low self-esteem from the foundation, which was my skincare issues, in a book which I called Magic in Nature. Magic in Nature is also up for order. You can purchase it through the link, same link on the description box. I am also a frank talker. I like to talk frank. I like to share my thoughts on family, relationship, and the society. In this forum here, when we talk about rape, you are going to be really getting it very, very frank from me. Can we just be real?
So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is I, the Sunshine Oluoha, documenting life and solving problems. Today I happen to be in Dr. Ma's channel. I'm putting it out there. So my name is the Sunshine Oluoha and I'm a YouTuber currently creating content for YouTube. Basically, I think I'll call myself a serial content creator because I create content once it has to do with videos, words, and all of that. So yeah, I'm a 400 level law student. Okay.
I'm a YouTuber too, guys. I'm not yet so used to this whole YouTuber thing, but I'm a YouTuber. Please subscribe to my channel. Adaeze Iwe Agbo.
Well, to like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section.
Yeah.
So we are going to be discussing about rape, rapists, rape apologies, sexual assault in whole. It's trending. You're wondering why it's a big deal. You're wondering why what is rape that people aren't talking about it. Before I get
Can't wait anymore.
wine and cake.
Yeah. So cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
Rape is a serious crime everywhere in the world. It is a hideous crime to actually commit. Rape affects the victim mentally, physically, socially, psychologically, and otherwise. Why the noise on Twitter? Why the noise on Facebook? Because it affects everyone generally. So what do you think, Adaeze?
I don't even know why we are talking about rape. Like, I don't even understand why it should be happening at all. Like, I don't know why any man would want to force himself on a woman to have sex. Sex is something that you can, pardon me, but it's available for you. There are a lot of people that are going to consent to having sex with any man at all, if you must have sex. But if you must have sex, why would you have to do it forcefully on somebody? Why would you have to inflict pain and even sometimes kill the person? Being somebody that had a child sexual abuse experience, I can understand, I can have a feel of what it looked like. But I was molested, so I can understand when somebody that is more powerful than you or older than you or something wants to just have their way on in your body.
The sunshine. So, what do you think about it?
Maybe for me, I don't know, discussing about something that has not really happened to you firsthand, you can't really place yourself on the same pedestal like the person who has experienced it firsthand. So diving into the conclusion that they're supposed to have dressed well, they're supposed to have taken so many precautions and all of that, is not really my take, because I can't say what they are feeling right now. Another thing again I think about rape is, like, God, I don't know. I saw a picture yesterday. Someone put up a picture yesterday of a little girl. Then behind, she was wearing a white gown. Then behind her, she had blood on it, and the picture was just there. I don't know, like.
So I'm going to be defining rape. What does rape mean? Rape means to sexually penetrate someone with their vagina, their anus, their mouth, without their consent. This is the general definition of rape. Sexual assault is when someone penetrates you without your consent with objects or any other thing. Because there's no penetration for men, they call it indecent assault. I think that was what my sister said to me. So indecent assault is what they use for the men to describe rape, because there's no penetration.
What if the person was penetrated from the anus by another man?
So I feel it's also rape as well.
I don't like it when we have some discussions that we like to trivialize or water down the male part of the conversation. Sexual. So rape is rape, whether a man is being raped or a woman is being raped. However, we are focusing on the rape when it pertains to a woman, right?
Yeah.
Because that is what we are dealing with in the country right now.
With regards to law, a man can be raped, right? Because the man doesn't have the organ for rape. So anybody coming under the law in Nigerian constitution, you have to be a woman claiming that you were raped. Penetrate through the anus. It's not rape.
Wow.
Right?
In Nigeria?
Yes, in Nigeria.
Really? So if a woman uses bottle to penetrate a man's anus, it's not rape?
Another thing again is that you have to be very sure that there was penetration. That is the burden of proof. If there was no penetration, you can't prove it.
So if you suck my breast without my consent, it's not rape.
If someone is sucking your breast,
they call it sexual harassment.
Okay, that's the one that
yeah, okay, yes, assault.
But I like to stand for
so
men.
That's the problem.
I think we are not being fair to our men.
Actually, is that
however, that's not the conversation.
No, but you need to add it so people will know.
No, because Nigeria needs to adjust it.
Yeah, there are so many gaps. There are so many gaps with the because when we're having the class, especially when we're learning about this particular thing, we're like, it's true, guys also get raped. That's what everybody was actually.
Even by other guys. So a man cannot say that another man raped him.
Yes, it can't come under the constitution. That's the crazy thing. That's why we are angry.
There are lots of myths about rape, rapists and everything. Lots of them. Someone said, if she's a prostitute, you can rape her. Hello! Consent is very important. Whether she's a prostitute or not, you should not even think about raping her.
I mean, it's her day job. Why would you think of taking it by force? No, seriously.
Why is she a prostitute? If you pick up a prostitute at some point and on your way to the house, maybe she sees your penis and now says she does not want. Okay, I'm just asking because this is what the regular man will ask. At what point do you say consent? Is consent just when you say no and you continue staying there?
At any
or
point.
Is consent when you say no and you back up your no with an action of no? Let me paint a scenario. You visit a guy who you are liking, but you're not yet ready to take it to the next level with him, right? That happened. And then maybe you visit him and you want to spend the night or something, and he comes up to say he wants to sleep with you. And you say no. Are you supposed to say no and remain in that room? Or are you supposed to say no and leave?
Okay.
How do you prove your no is no?
I'm going to come from the perspective of people who don't have any other place to go to. I literally saw a tweet of a guy that said, well, once you've accepted to stay on the bed, the same bed with me, we are having sex.
See, no means no.
At any
time. Like she pointed out, what if this person doesn't have any other place to go to? It's 10 p.m. or maybe 11 p.m. I don't have any other place to go to. And I said, no means no.
And please don't come to the comment section and start saying, what was she doing in the man's house by that time? Because there are so many things like you can actually think of. Really, because people are going to be like, okay, so why do you now follow him to his house? Really?
I believe in tackling problems from its roots.
Okay.
The problem of rape is not a surface problem. It's not even something that when we finish talking today, it just ends automatically. We are like advocates for tomorrow. What has happened in the past has happened. What has happened today has happened. What has happened with the girl from Uniben, right?
Yeah.
Has happened. But what I'm saying is, how can we tackle this rape issue from its roots? A few guys out there are do not understand that a woman is in your house does not mean you should touch her. Woman in my house equals sex for some men. How about you get down to understand this person before you begin to get so close to the point of visiting the person? Now, women, can we just help ourselves more? Because it's not possible. The reason why we run to men more is because most women will not give us shelter.
Okay.
Most women will not give a fellow woman shelter. Let me say, somebody just calls me up now and says to me, I'm in Oluoha, I don't even have any place to sleep. A fellow woman will find it very difficult to admit another woman into her home to sleep. But a guy will happily give her space, because of course most of the time he's beginning to picture some funny things in his head. Not necessarily to rape her, but maybe she can agree. Because she can actually agree on first, just because she wants to pass the night. She wants to use sex to say thank you. We should advocate more for our women to preserve themselves more. Women supporting women is not only when I find that a girl is sleeping with another man's husband and I don't tell the wife. That's not what women supporting women is. Women supporting women is not when your friend is doing a business and then you now say you're not going to start doing that business because you want to support your friend. That's not women supporting women. Women supporting women is that you see your fellow woman stranded, in need, or needing help, and you help that woman. So when I talk about a woman being stranded and needing help or where to sleep, so I don't have to run to a man who would think that sex should be a reward for helping you. It's from the roots. Another root that we should take care of is the family. Our family system is flawed, heavily flawed. We want to do everything the white man is doing, and then we want to cry more than the white man when the effects and the consequences of living, you know, in a world that you shouldn't be living with begins to creep in on us. Our grandfathers used to be naked. My father used to tell me, and my father met, you know, his older men, like his father, friends of his fathers and all that. They were not wearing clothes. They just used to use a small clothes to cover their private parts. Women walked around with their bare chests, and nobody was being raped. Standing breasts. It's not the kind of breast we are even seeing today. Standing breasts, tying only wrapper to cover their down region, and they were moving around. And if a man liked a particular breast, what he was going to do was just to tell the father, marry that breast. I saw Udara Characha.
Oh,
in Igbo, okay. They'll say Ahurum Udara Characha. It is not any other thing. It's that the breasts are ripe enough to begin to suckle, for children to begin to suckle on. Your ovaries are working does not make you a mother. We have a lot of parents who do not understand what parenting is. Parenting is deeply moral and spiritual. The reason why some of us never even knew our parents took alcohol was because they were trying to shield us from some things.
Yeah.
I know that our parents would have been at some other extreme, not even exposing us to anything. Mm-hmm. But parents of today are on another extreme, exposing our children too early to things they're not supposed to be exposed to without proper guidance. How many of you parents who wake up in the morning to tell your children those things that they're not ready to hear have the time to stay with that child throughout the day to guide them through when they begin to have questions? We are all busy running around doing everything, so you need to give your child some information per time. If you don't raise your child well, he will be a rapist tomorrow.
Parents are just raising up girls. You see them, they are always talking about the girl child, training the girl child, wear your clothes well, don't play with boys. Are we even trying to train and re-educate our boys?
No, you can't do anything you want to do with your son, because that's your son.
It's coming
will tomorrow become a nuisance to my own daughter.
Yes.
Or my own son even.
Also hear people when we're in secondary school, when the lights are off, you hear them, let's go and tap current. Tapping current means to touch a girl's private part. It means that the male child or the boy is being neglected. We need to re-educate them.
I don't really follow that trend of hashtag African parents. I begin to make our parents look like they were the worst things that happened to us.
No, they were not.
That is what they like to do on social media, and I hate it.
My parents gave us sexual education at a very young age.
Which most African parents
don't do. So
They
he made
don't
us
do.
aware that okay, this is this and this is that. So he made us speak out in my house. If anybody touched you, you can't report to my father.
Another thing again,
It makes
is
you
the relationship you also
between-
create
with
with your
your
parents.
children.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Let's
It
not
makes
just
you
leave it
more.
from-
It makes you more very open.
Yes.
Daddy, this person touched. It's like who? How? When? You just go and scatter you.
Exactly.
Because he has had those conversations with his children. He has told us this is that. Let nobody touch you. Speak up when it happens. I won't blame you. Because when you have these conversations with your children, as they grow up, they know that daddy will not be angry if I'm going to report that this happened. Oh, and then the point is your children are going to leave your home and go to school. And you're not going to be in school with them 247. And one child from one home that you don't even know where the person is coming from tries to molest your child. And because your child is scared and does not know how to tell you or how to approach you, may not speak up. But when you educate or you speak to your children or have a sexual and open-minded conversation with them, they will come up to you and tell you, that is what happened.
And when they don't speak up when they are small, when they grow older, they will not have that courage they didn't have when they were small to say something.
What about action?
Yeah.
Children learn more from watching us.
Because a lot of things are coming out now is to show you that if we're all busy with our lives, we wouldn't have really paid so much attention with what is currently happening. Because now this rape thing would have come up on a normal, and maybe just one day the campaign will be over and everybody goes on to live their lives and all of that.
You still raped me. The moment your penis enters a vagina without her saying yes, you have raped.
You're right.
You have raped.
And then for people who come, why is she talking now? Something that happened 10 years ago.
Wow.
Will you keep quiet? Yes. Do you know who will believe their story if they tell you? You know what I'm saying? My friend, keep quiet. You've not experienced rape, so you have no right. Whenever the person decides to come up and say what they went through, please listen to them.
Please, let's consciously be human beings.
I'm telling you.
Let's not remove the fact that we are humans. So
Let's talk about the effects of rape. There's something doctors call post-traumatic stress disorder.
Doctors copied it. It is a psychological word. It is a psychiatric word.
PTSD occurs when if someone has gone through pain, trauma, something very painful. At some point you start having anxiety, maybe fears, depression. Someone is walking in, you're scared. You know, when someone bangs the door, the lights are off, you're so scared. That is one aspect of the effect of rape. The person is exposed to unwanted pregnancy. The person is exposed to sexually transmitted infections. Some of them have no cure.
some of them die.
HIV.
And there's no cure. It's just drugs. Genital herpes.
Even you, the rapist, don't you fear that you can rape somebody that will give you HIV?
Bam.
I don't even get it.
Other effects of rape: anxiety disorder. We have suicidal thoughts. You see people want to commit suicide.
Yeah.
They don't even feel like living. We have depression because by the time you've subjected this victim to rape, the person needs to go to the hospital. The doctors will want to examine you. They'll tell you go to the police to report, go to court. Man,
Draining.
that thing drains your whole energy, and you're like, why am I even living? What am I living for? What is it? What did I do wrong?
Okay, another effect of rape that I know for certain that they go through is that they become so aggressive to men. And then sometimes they are usually like every man is the same.
If something happened between me and somebody, or if I experience something, especially an experience, I have the ability to shut it down and tell myself many times that it did not happen. Once I do that, my brain shuts it off till maybe when I'm faced.
Sorry, let me say something. What she's trying to say is something they call dissociative disorder, where you shut down or you dissociate from an event that occurred because you don't want to be associated with it.
Bam. Your daughters could be raped by their first cousins because you kept quiet.
Yes.
Your daughters could be raped by your brother tomorrow because you kept quiet when your brother and you were growing up in the home. So we need to begin to take this thing seriously from the home.
Honestly, as I'm here, I'm learning a lot, and truth be told, I've really learned a lot. And something I just want to say in conclusion is the fact that we should not forget that we are human beings. For states who use the criminal code, it depends. something I'm very sure of is that someone who has proven guilty of rape would go on a life imprisonment, usually 21 years and all of that. If you have others, if you think I'm wrong, please, I'll really be so willing to know what you have to say in the comment section. So for other people, the penal code and all of that, which is very prominent for the northerners and all of that, it also differs. In as much as everybody knows that our law system has so many lacunas, it has so many gaps, because for you to come and prove rape, you have to show that there was forcibility, and you have to also show that there was penetration, which is sometimes, like, apart from the advent of technology and doctors who are willing to and all of that, it was difficult that time.
The point that we all are trying to make is we should speak up, come out, say, and let the world know, okay, this is what happened, so that they will bring these perpetrators to justice. Everyone deserves justice. So that's our take today, and our take home today, that there is a punishment
for you rapists.
The rapists. And it's life imprisonment.
Justice is coming.
Or thunder. Choose one.
Justice.
Either you go to prison or thunder.
Which one are you choosing? Are we breaking
the person will choose it. He will be giving options of the kind of thunder. Morality, embrace, do the right thing at all times. You see, this do you is overrated. Don't do you. Please. Do the right thing. The right thing
and do balance.
In conclusion, men, you guys are in charge of your behavior.
Thank you.
How a woman dresses, where she goes to, how she moves, where she decides to lay her head on, the size of her body parts, her boob, whatever. It's not a reason for you to grab and snatch.
That's the word. Grab and snatch.
It's not a reason to rape her. No means no. Please take consent, get consent before you do anything. Hey, if you're a victim, see, it's not your fault. And thank you for joining us in this explosive video and in this beautiful content.
Yeah.
So our links are in the description box. Please like this video, subscribe, share, and
right now, don't sleep on it, and come to my page and follow subscribe.
Yeah. Hi guys, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, please like video, subscribe to this channel. Okay, thank you so much. We are subscribed, and I know we are against what she was trying to stop. So I'm talking about the days that the issues. What she was trying to say was otherwise, so you're wondering why